Hi, this is Carl with another super success video for IT consultants and managed service providers. Today I want to talk about the value chain and the crystal ball. So what are we talking about here? So first of all, if you're in any business, but particularly in IT, you have to be very attentive to the value chain. Basically, what value do you bring to your clients? Right? What separates you from everybody else, and what products and services do you create that actually fill a need? Now, we all sell services, we all sell products, but most of those products and services can be got elsewhere. If everybody sells Microsoft Office, you can't really differentiate yourself by selling Microsoft Office. Why would somebody buy from you and not somebody else? Pretty much anybody watching this video sets up computers, sells laptops, configures cloud services. Why does a client buy from you? What do you bring to the equation that they can't get somewhere else? Ultimately, you stay in business long term because you help your clients to be successful. You help them to make good decisions about the technology they use. You help them to run their business more efficiently. You know, way back in the day, we used to call ourselves solution providers. And one of the reasons for that is that many of us developed software and programs and databases that helped clients get things done. We helped them build their member database back in the day. Before you could buy those things off the shelf, you had to build it, and you had to get a tool set to build it, and you had to have a programmer, and so forth and so on. And so many people got into this business because they helped clients create something that didn't exist before. Well, slowly over time, those have become services that you go online and you click a button, and for X dollars per month, that service magically appears. So again, why do they buy it from you? Why do they have you service it? Why do they have you support it? What value do you bring to that equation? Ultimately, in the value chain, you have to provide something that increases the value of what you're doing, increases the value of the activities that the client is doing. You have to bring something to the table, basically. And when you've figured it out, that's great. Then you have to turn your attention to the crystal ball. Unfortunately, it is your job to anticipate the next thing the client is going to need. I was literally just having a conversation with somebody about the fact that clients didn't ask for the internet. They didn't ask for Microsoft Office. They didn't ask for the World Wide Web. They didn't ask for high-speed internet. They didn't, They didn't ask for cell phones. But once those things came into existence, well, luckily for us, we get to support all that stuff. Some of it we sell, some of it we simply support. You have to have one eye on the future. Luckily, if you're tuned into IT, you have a better idea than your clients do about what's coming down the road for them. And so you can help them prepare for that, again, whether they know it or not. Many years ago, I think maybe 14 years ago, a vendor highlighted my company in a video that they produced, and they interviewed many people in the company. And one of the people who worked for me made the statement, which is, on video forever, that we've already figured out how most of the clients need to get to the cloud, even though they are not aware that they're ever going to get to the cloud. That's the kind of thing you need to do. You need to figure out an AI strategy for your clients for the next 5 years. You need to figure out a cybersecurity system for your clients. You need to figure out what kind of hardware and software and services they need, and you need to customize that for every client. You need to have the convictions that you understand this well enough to make predictions, write them down, and help your clients move in that direction. If you do not anticipate where your clients need to go and help them get there, someone else will. We really saw this in the move to the cloud. A lot of people said, I'm not moving to the cloud. My clients are not moving to the cloud. Well, skip ahead one recession, and when we came out of the recession, pretty much everybody was in the cloud. And if you didn't sell those services, well, you went and did something else for a living or you retired. Now everybody sells cloud services. You couldn't imagine not selling them. So think about where you are in the value chain and how you serve your clients. And then think about what the future looks like. And you don't have to look 5, 10, 15 years down the road. Nobody has that kind of a crystal ball. But one generation of technology, you can see that now that AI computers have come into existence, at whatever price, you're going to have to figure out what that means, how to educate your clients about it, and how to sell it. You may or may not decide to sell AI-enabled widgets, but you might also decide that it is something you want to do. At a minimum, you got to figure out what each client wants, and that all gets back to very old advice you've heard a million times, at least from me. You have to hold regular meetings with your clients. You got to have roadmap meetings with them where you ask questions like, what's going on in your business? Do you have new challenges coming down the road? Is your industry affected by this? Where does AI stand in your business and in your industry? Are you growing? Are you shrinking? Are you holding on to money in fear of something uncertain that's coming down the road? What's going on? Because we can help you make good decisions about your technology, but you have to engage us as a partner. If clients see you as simply a vendor who comes in, washes the windows and leaves, and then they get a check at the end of the month, that's not really a partner. That's not somebody they rely on for the success of their company. No matter what else you do, you need to be a business consultant as well as a technology consultant. Luckily, everybody relies on technology, and as a technical consultant, you can help them to improve their business. But they're not going to do it by themselves. They need to have a conversation with you, and then you need to help them build a plan. That requires face-to-face communication, regular roadmap meetings to help them figure out where they're going and how they're going to get there within their budget. So you got to figure out the good services and the good products to sell. You need to help them anticipate the future, and you need to be flexible enough to change your business to fit their changing needs. Ultimately, in technology, change just happened to us. You know, if you wait long enough, you can be the second wave to follow the next big change that comes along. Or you can just pay a little bit more of attention, put in a little bit more effort, and be in the first wave as it comes along. The choice is yours. There's money to be made either way. Just make sure you make those decisions with intention. Don't just let the world happen to you. Participate in your own well-being. I welcome any comments, questions, but like it if you like it, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any comments or questions, put them down below. I promise I will respond to all of them. For Small Biz Thoughts, this is Karl Palachuk, wishing you the best of luck in everything you do.